Hey guys, welcome to Tutor Master Academy Math English class. In today's class, we're going to look at the first way of multiplying three-digit numbers without going through our usual ways of multiplying it. And before we start today's class, if you don't subscribe to my channel, please help me to subscribe to my channel, help me like my videos, help me share my links. Please try and press the notification button so whenever I upload any videos, you can get to know that. Thank you. Now, multiplying of three-digit numbers. We don't want to go through our usual ways of doing it, which we take our times, because in those ones that we always do before, we multiply, we add, and we do all those things. But in this class today, I quickly want to show us how can we multiply these three-digit numbers together and get it in a very fast way, and then that if you want to do it, it will be very, very easy to do. Now, let's all look at it. This is three-digit number we have on the board. Now, in this case here now, we are going to multiply 214, which is 214, times 322. That is the meaning. We want to multiply this and this together. So, how do we do that? Now, there are ways of doing this. There are methods of doing this. It's very, very, by the time you get used to how to do it, it's very, very easy, and then you can do it within 10 seconds, you have done it. Now, let's start. First thing you're going to do is that when you see something like this, you look at the last digit you have here. That's the way I'm going to start with. The last digit you have here. The last digit we have here, you multiply them together. So you have this. You're going to multiply this and this together. That's the first thing you're going to do. So our 2 times 4 is 8. That is the first thing. That is the first thing we are going to do. So you take this and this, you multiply it straightforward, and you have gotten that. Now we now go to the second one. What are we going to do again? The second thing we are going to do is this. We have done that. That's the first thing. Multiplying this and this together. That's the first thing we are going to do. Now the second thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at these two digits we have here. That's the second thing you're going to do. So you multiply this by this, multiply this by this, and add them together. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Put them together, you have 8. That is 10. So here now you have 10, then you keep 1. So the next thing I'm going to do here is this. So I'm just trying to simplify them one by one so you understand it better. Now, okay, so we have this. That's the second one. The first one is we multiply this and stick together. We have 8. The second thing we are going to do here is that you pick this 4. This times this, that is 2. 2 times 4, that is 8. So 2 plus 8 is 10. So we have 0, we put 1. The next thing we are going to do is that we are going to take the whole thing. That means you multiply this by this, multiply this by this, multiply this by this. So that means 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 times 2 is 2. So you have 4 plus 12, which is 16. 4 plus 2, that is 18. 18 plus 1, that is 19. So you have 9 here. You still have 1. So you have done that. So you now take the last two parts together you have. The last two parts we have here is this. So let's try and clear this. By the time you know this, you don't need to be drawing this. When we are doing the second question, then you so I'm going to look at. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to take the last two digits here. This times this is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. That is 7. Plus the one we have there, that will give us 8. Then the last thing I'm going to do is that you take the last digit. 3 times 2 is 6. So instead of going through our usual way of solving them, going through log method, we have gotten our answer directly. Okay, now let's all look at this. Now we don't want to go through all those ones now. If you are multiplying 3, 2, 1 and 1, 1, 3, we want to multiply this. Now we have explained everything here. The way I'm going to do it, it means I said you multiply this by this first. 3 times 1 is 3. The next thing you go there is that you take the 2 you have here. 2 times 3, 6. 1 times 1, that is 1. That is 7. The next thing to take is take everything you have. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 1 4 is 2, then 2 times 1 is 2. So you have 2 plus 2, that is 4. 4 plus 9, that is 13. So put 3 and add 1. Then you take the last 2 you have here. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. Then plus 1 you have there. That is 4 plus 3 is 7. That's 8. You have 8. Then you take the last one. 2 times 3 is 6. So you can see that this is very straightforward. When you are doing this, instead of going through the normal way of doing it, we have to multiply this by this, 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 like that, and you are doing that, and at the end of the day, you won't get it directly. So these are the ways you are going to do this. And let us look at one more example, then you will know what I'm talking about. If you have 4, 2, let's say 4, 2, 1, then you have 2, 3, 1. Let's say 2, 3, 2. So by now you should understand that the first thing to do is to multiply this, and 2 times 1 is 2. Then you're going to take the 2 you have here. 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 1, that is 3. You have 7. The next thing you're going to take, you have taken this one already. You have taken the 2. Then we want to take all the 3 we have here. So you multiply this by this. That is 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So you have 16, 6, and you have 1. Then the next thing you're going to do is you take the 2 you have here. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 2 is 4. That is 16. Plus this one you have here, that is 17. You have 7. So the last thing you have here is the last one you have here, which is this 2. So 2 times 8, 2 times 4 is 8. Plus the other one, that's 9. So if you are multiplying 3 by 3, by 23 digits number together, you can quickly go through this way to solve it, instead of going through our usual method of multiplying, adding, and then you are wasting time. So for the test class, this is what we are going to be looking at. This is what we are going to do, and these are the things that we have on the board. That if you have any question that will give you another 3 by 3, 3 digit numbers, and you have to multiply them together, you can easily go through this method. Now please let me subscribe to my channel, let me like my videos, let me share my links, and then press notification button. Thank you.